Alrighty, guys, Kentucky and Texas A&M tonight. Now, after Kentucky's big road win at Mississippi State, we head back home to play number 11 Texas A&M. And let's look at them. They are 8-1 at home, but we're playing at home, of course. They're 1-1 on the road. Let's see, 2-1 in the SEC, 13-3 overall. We're 13-3, 2-1, undefeated at home. Let's see. We got Auburn, Alabama, and Ole Miss, all 3-0, and we got Florida, Tennessee, Mississippi State, Georgia, Kentucky, Texas A&M, Missouri, all 2-1 in the conference. So, again, Kentucky seems to love playing ranked teams. We've just seen it. It seems to be the formula. This would be another win against another ranked, top 15 ranked team. So, Kentucky moved up to 8. I think Texas A&M dropped 1 to 11. And let's look at Texas A&M. Let's see, 13-1. Good, solid team. Again, so many good teams in the SEC. You really can't keep track of all of them, people. I mean, there's so many good ones out there. Let's look at their schedule. Let's look at who they've played. Alabama beat them Saturday, 94-88. I watched some of that game. I actually forgot about that. So Alabama just beat them by 6. Let's see. Any other ranked teams? They beat Texas. They beat, they beat Purdue, who was ranked 17 at the time. Let's see. Or ranked 17 now. Oregon beat Texas A&M 80-70. Okay. So there we have it. And Houston, that was last year in the tournament. So I remember that too. You remember that? I remember that. But let's see. So they played ranked teams and they've lost to them so far, it looks like. Very interesting. So Texas A&M looks to be, they've lost every game they played against ranked teams. That's what it looks like. Except for Purdue. So they beat Purdue, then they've lost the other 2 games they played. So I don't know anything much about Texas A&M. I watched them play maybe 5 minutes against Alabama. I watched the end of it. But Kentucky, as I've said all year, win all your home games, lose 1 at most, but hopefully you win all of them. And that's what we got to continue doing. In Kentucky, they can win this game against Texas A&M. That's going to be 5 wins against top 15 teams. At the time we played them, they were ranked that high. So pretty serious. And I guess you can say ranked top 20 because Gonzaga still, I think, they're still ranked in the top 20, I believe. So, I mean, still, it's another good test for Kentucky. Hopefully we don't have a letdown. But, I mean, you look at the schedule in the SEC, people, it's absolutely brutal. Everybody having to play everybody. And I believe most good teams like Kentucky, Auburn, Tennessee, Florida, whatever, I believe most of those teams, they're going to possibly just lose 1 or 2 games at most at home. So it's going to come down to road games. So that's what it's going to come down to the most, is just as I've said before, over and over. Win the road games. We won a good one again. We won a good one there at beat Mississippi State. Proud of my team, and I just want to see it continue. I would like to see the rebounding get better, but really, this team, you got to look at it from the point of view of this team was just thrown together. They got the best available players that we could get. And we've overachieved so much, people. Look at the great year we've had already. We beat 4 teams ranked in the top 15 already. I mean, that's absolutely amazing. Considering what this team was supposed to be to what they are now, I mean, wow. So we got to keep it going. The team has really bought in the Mark Pope. I'm really proud of how he's coaching. I love when he calls timeouts. Every time he calls a timeout, you see it every time. Like if a team is making a run or if Kentucky's struggling or whatever, he'll call a timeout, and just about every time Kentucky executes, we score, something good happens. That's just such a breath of fresh air compared to what we've seen in the past. It's just great to see. It's great to see. The team loves Pope, and you can just really see it right now. This team is just... I'm so proud of them. I cannot believe we are this good. And we're so spoiled now. We have, I know everybody's thinking national championship. And, a couple months ago we were thinking, well, I guess before the season started, November, we were thinking, if we can just make the tournament, and maybe win one game in the tournament or just make the tournament. That would be an accomplishment. Now you're looking at, well, this team should go to the Elite Eight or the Final Four. And now you're thinking, well, if we can go through the SEC and do what we're doing right now, well, who knows what we can do, because we're playing all this hard competition. When we get into the tournament, that's not going to be hard. It's going to be an easier field for us. You know what I'm saying? Those are the things you think of when a team like Kentucky's, we've overachieved already. And I want this overachieving to continue. So I'll pick Kentucky to beat Texas A&M tonight. I will pick them to win. Let's see. Yeah, let's go with 95 to 85. Let's go with that. They seem to be a high-scoring team, so we'll see how that goes. But we'll see. We're going to learn a lot more about our team tonight. Again, we're going to just continue to learn and see. But, again, they almost beat Alabama. Just remember that, people. Almost beat them. Alabama's ranked number 4 in the country. And I would say right now, if I had to pick the best teams in the SEC, I would say 1 and 2 is Auburn and Alabama. I would say, to me, those two teams are the best. And then I would say 3, 4, 5. I don't know who you would throw in there, really. But I would say those teams are the best. I would say Alabama may be better than Auburn. But those two, in my eyes, are the best. Can Kentucky get there? We'll see as the season goes on. Because if we take care of business and win, then of course we're going to get there. So, but we'll see. So tonight, looking forward to another great game. And as always, that's going to be pretty much it. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Go Big Blue. And remember, destiny is all. And love one another. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye now. Toodles.